set up. The bird in question didn't even give me a chance to really set up properly before it made its appearance. You might be able to hear and probably see from behind me the habitat I'm in. Today I've come to try and photograph dippers in the Peak District. Thanks to some inspirational content from a couple of different YouTubers over the past month or so. I'm a little bit late, I think, for the nesting, nest building, bringing back material to the nests, but I'm hoping that because I'm a little bit late for that, it means they've already got young and they'll be bringing back food to the nest. So hopefully some content with some stuff like caddisfly larvae in their mouth, which will be really, really interesting to see. So yeah, fingers crossed, it's going to be a good morning. Brought a stool that's not, it's a walk stool. It extends to 60 centimetres tall. As you can tell, the height that I've got to get down to doesn't really give me an option to sit on that. I've got the tripod on the lowest setting possible. So I don't know how much staying power I've got sitting on this mat, but yeah, we'll see. So it's worth noting, I've been to this location a couple of times. One of the videos that I did watch that gave me the inspiration to come back here, I think was in this location. And I know that the person on the video mentioned it was 3 nest sites, and I believe the last time I came, probably 2 years ago, this one, where I'm sat now, there was a nest site here. So I'm hoping I've looked into just stumbling across a dipper sat on a rock that is nearby its nest site. I am sat at a decent distance back. It's not like a Schedule 1 bird, but it is still technically illegal to disturb birds at their nest site. And that's the last thing I want to be doing anyway. So I am sat a little bit back, but it also means I can get in more of a landscape, which is what I'm kind of aiming for. And I'm trying to I've not got much daylight at the minute, so I'm down at 1/10 of a second, shooting sort of mid to long exposure. The way I knew about this spot anyway was the giveaway telltale signs of the poo on the rocks, the dipper poo on the rocks. So it was a dead giveaway anyway. I just think I might have looked into quite a good spot. This dipper in particular now has been sat, I don't know, on the same rock for about 10 minutes. So the fact that it's not going anywhere clearly means it's either hunting or waiting to get into the nest. So I'm gonna keep quiet for a little bit now and see if it is me, some of that natural behaviour starts to return. If not, I'll try and move a little bit further down river, because the last thing I want to do is disturb it. Okay, so not long after finishing that last little clip, the dipper moved off. I was distracted by a great whitetail. That's another bird I like to come and photograph here, and I didn't quite see where it flew off to. It definitely didn't come past me because that's the way the grey whitetail went. So I'm hoping it's gone into the nest. But it's more than likely gone upriver to hunt. So by the time that it comes back, I'll have settled down, gotten quiet, maybe got a brew on, and yeah, waiting for some dipper action. One thing I have noticed that would be brilliant for the wrens is hanging ivy. If the wren would get on one of those, that would be a fantastic image, because they are literally suspended from the tree and they drop right down into the water. So that would be great. And I can now hear a robin trilling as well, so I'm less optimistic of the robin landing on that, but a wren sure is dextile enough to land on one of those, which would make a rather unique looking image, I think. So I woke up this morning with serious hunger pangs, and being 4:30 in the morning, can't exactly stop for a Mackey's breakfast. It's a little bit too early. Quite annoying. The last thing you want when you've just woke up is a Big Mac. So I grabbed the first thing that I could find as suitable pack up, and it's 7:10 in the morning. Sausage roll. Don't see the issue. You eat pastries at breakfast time, you eat sausages at breakfast time. Put them together. So I've gotten myself quite comfy here. I've been here about an hour, maybe a bit more now. I've had some fantastic viewing of the dipper feeding in the river. I've not seen it go into a nest, and the dipper, it keeps going back to the same rock, sort of just standing sentinel. I have seen 3 dippers, which tells me it's not it's sort of, I don't know. Surely one of them was a female, you would think, which would say that they're not on eggs, so they've probably got young. The one thing I'm really conscious of is me being too close to the nest, and if they're not entering the nest, they're not feeding the young. As I say, I've had some fantastic views at one point coming too close to be able to focus with the long lens, and it's been probably my best encounter so far of dippers. But now I'm thinking, I've had my sausage roll, or rolls, and it might be time for me to move on and try and get a new location, just out of with the chance that I am disturbing the nesting site. And I think I've got plenty of footage, plenty of photos so far of this particular dipper, or dippers if it is indeed a pair, that I'm happy to move on now. I know there's more opportunities upstream for slightly different angles. I might be able to get a little bit more head on with the river, so I'm gonna hedge my bets and leave these dippers in peace and see if I can find maybe another pair. I'm afraid your mate is a little bit of a coward, miss, because that's the second time he's flown off and left you hanging. So just coming to the river a bit in the shallows. Don't want to stay here long because they're disturbing the dippers coming up and down. But I managed to get around to get a head-on shot of the rapids ahead with a mandarin duck, male and female, both stood on a rock having a bathe. I didn't get any footage because I'm doing handheld, so I know it won't be very stable. I'll give it a go now, to be fair. You might not even be picking me up, but I can try. Yeah, fantastic. Brilliant little ducks they are. I think I've got some nice photos. I think that's the first time ever getting any decent shots of mandarin duck. They're usually extremely skittish. Extremely skittish. Yeah, making my way out of the river now. I never like being in the river too long because you are properly disturbing the wildlife around you. Okay, I want to try and address the long absence from YouTube. I've got a very small channel, you'll probably know, and an even smaller following, although I'm grateful for the subscribers that I've got. I've been absent for quite a while, and that's down to the lack of time, basically. I value my time with my wife and my son and my dog far more than any other time spent anywhere. If I can couple that with nature, then that's perfect. Like yesterday we went on a nice walk together. Ticked off some really good birds as well. Went to Idle Valley in Nottinghamshire. If you've never been there, get to it this spring. We heard 2 bitterns booming. We saw one flying over our heads. We've not only ever seen or only ever encountered 3 bitterns, two of which were yesterday. We've seen 2, so 2 out of 3's not bad going for a bird that is so rare. Also spotted 5 cattle egret. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage to bring to you really. As I say, I was spending time with my family, so that takes precedence, and it's very rare nowadays that I get the opportunity to get out like this on my own in the morning. I'm hoping beyond all hope, I guess, that eventually when my little lad's a bit older, I'll be bringing him on mornings like this. Whether he features in the videos, I don't know. But yeah, that's my plan. And even if it means I can just take the camera out with me, that's just a win-win for me. Time was spent with my kid, spent with my wife, enjoying nature. But yeah, I do get the creative itch every now and again, and it's been quite an overwhelming itch for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've been wanting to get out. So I set aside a little time today. It's Easter Sunday, so took the opportunity that the weather wasn't too bad. It's a bit overcast, but the fact that it's Easter Sunday, probably I was banking on it being really, really quiet, and so far I've seen 4 different sets of people, most of them dog walkers, as you can imagine. So yeah, I do this when I get a creative itch, and won't lie, I've been out trying to get some video footage. A couple of times I went to Sherwood Forest, try and get the lesser spotted woodpecker again, but felt that I was repeating a lot of the content. I say a lot, I've not got that much content, but I was repeating the content that I've already got on the channel. And while I really enjoyed the morning, sadly didn't see the lesser spotted woodpecker. I think there's only one male left now, which is a real shame. Yeah, I digress. I felt like I was repeating the content a lot as a dipper just flies past me, getting distracted. I felt like the creative juices weren't flowing. So I've bided my time and decided finally on coming here for the dippers, something that I've been here before but never actually done a video. So that was my plan this morning, and I've found the creativity's coming in spades. So spades, whatever. Yeah, so that's been good. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the creative juices got flowing this morning. The one thing about YouTube I found is when you try and make a video, you almost feel like you've got to have unique content. That may well be the case. I'm very new to it, but ultimately, I do this for my own enjoyment. So when I'm editing a video, if I'm not enjoying it, I tend to just put everything in the bin and try and start over. Probably comes from watching all the fantastic wildlife photographers on YouTube. Your Richard Burchett's, your Dan Willis, your Adam Dukes, Simon Eardley, everyone like that. Probably on another level is Morton Hilmer and Trond Westby, although that's not to take away from the previously mentioned. It makes you strive for perfection, and when you're just beginning and you only know the basics, especially with video, it makes you feel like you've not done a good enough job. So I think I need to try and stop that, or quash that mentality a little bit and just get out there and practice. Another thing of it was that I felt like, because I was so new to it and trying to learn the ropes, that my photography was going by the wayside a little bit. I was missing lots of opportunities trying to get video and missing photos, which that's ultimately why I started. That's ultimately why I bought a camera. So I put the video side of it down. Ironically, just after I bought my proper microphone, but I put that side of it down for a little bit to try and concentrate on the photography side, and then family life just took over a little bit anyway. So I didn't get much chance to practice with the camera. But yeah, now I've sort of tried to change that mentality. I'm hoping to bring you guys some more content, and enjoy doing it. I mean, I do this for the pure enjoyment of it. I wouldn't make videos if I didn't enjoy it. Probably why I've been so infrequent in making them. I feel like I've got to enjoy it to actually get the job done. So I'm not gonna promise any videos like I did in the past videos. I'll just say I'll see you guys again soon. I've thoroughly enjoyed my morning out this morning. Most people go hunting for Easter eggs and the Easter bunny, but you can't beat a bit of birding. So, hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll hope to bring another video to you again soon. Cheers, bye.